Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Yelich. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. From the belt, the pitch.
No, that's down.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2 out with the man at first. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. It remains 1-0. Stepping into the box, Omar Narvaez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Omar Narvaez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Here it comes, 1-0. Popped him up. DeYoung is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here's the third baseman, Jed Jerko now. First offering on its way.
Ball left outside.
The 1-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. Wong is there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First pitch coming. Here it is. Two out, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time, he's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Stepping into the box, Lane Thomas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. The 1-1. Hit back toward the mound. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now back.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Striding in, Harrison Bader. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And in this AB.
Now here it comes.
The count 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Cain is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Redbirds down quietly. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Number 62 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 62.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. So now the Brewers pitcher, Freddie Peralta. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball inside.
1 out, nobody on.
Ball
Down
right there.
low, 2 balls and a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Fowler. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. At the plate, Brock Holt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Brock Holt now with a full count.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 1-0. Justin Turner will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 49, Justin Turner.
In there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Turner swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5'10" tall. He was a 28th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Justin Turner is retired to kick off the inning. Here's Colton Wong now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
2-1.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Bases are empty, one man out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edmund, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
In there, no balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Before the 0-2, a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So coming to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Fouled off.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Nope.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2.
Count is full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
From the stretch. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Payoff pitch one more time.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Well, he's been battling all game long and been a real warrior. But there's only so many pitches in an arm, no matter how tough he is. That walk may have been all the manager needs to see because he looks like he's done to me.
So stepping in, Paul DeYoung, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Bases are loaded with only one out. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1 and 2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
On the ground to the left side. Arcia fields it cleanly. Hope for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. John Gant enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53, John Gant.
In is Christian Yelich, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th.
Christian Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2.
Nope, upstairs.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 1-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now the pitch. Ryan Braun is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
One out, nobody on. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-2. Hit to short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're up 1-0. Ray Black is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Ray Black.
Coming to the plate now, Dexter Fowler. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yadier Molina. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready once again, Lane Thomas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0. To 2-2 now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. John Brebbia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tyler O'Neill will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So striding forward now, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Fastball called for strike 2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Here's another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Brewers in their half of the 7th. And here's the third baseman, Jed Jerko now. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Jerko in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that's the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Now batting, Orlando Arcia. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corey Knebel will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Eric Sogard is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in, Tyler O'Neill, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is underneath this one. 1 down.
Up next to the Cardinals, the second baseman, Kolten Wong.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Kolten Wong. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tommy Edmund.
Stepping up now, Tommy Edmund. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Two out, nobody on. And it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Softly hit toward the hole. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Alex Claudia enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Claudia. Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 1-1. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Back goes Garcia, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. 8th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter.
At the plate, Dexter Fowler. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Made him look silly with that one.
Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Yelich. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers 1. Andrew Miller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Cardinals, number 21, Andrew Miller.
Here's Eric Sogard as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Back goes Thomas at the track. The wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now back, second baseman, Brock.
Into the box, Brock Holt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes a cold strike one. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Edmund is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. Bounce towards the second baseman. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But the Brewers get one back on the solo home run. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers 2. David Phelps enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. At the plate, he's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 4.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Liner towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Ready for another chance? Lane Thomas. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Andrew Miller.
Jose Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 56, Jose Martinez.
And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1 for count.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 delivery.
Hey.
Hard liner towards short. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Up next to the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
0-2.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
0-2 the pitch.
Ball. That's inside.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2 down, runners at first and second. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he popped him up. Sogard onto the grass. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Tough to end an inning on a better play than this as he takes this one right out of the air. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Giovanni Gallegos comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 65.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
The first baseman, Ryan Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Gallegos is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
The 0-2 once more.
Ball 1.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Goldschmidt is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Ready with the 3-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Count still full, 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, another foul ball. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, the catcher, Omar.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch.
Ball, that's down.
One out, one on in a one-run game. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 home.
Nope, that's inside.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Here's Jed Jerko now. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. He's set. Here it comes. This year against right-handed pitching, Jerko brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Keston Hiura will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Keston Hiura.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. 0-1 count, the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Redbirds came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. John Brebbia gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Giovanni Gallegos earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.